Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game, and after that I decide what I work on today. Just checked, I called it game dev. One command in the terminal to start. Wait for a few lines in the terminal so I know it's ready. See, I can play what I want. I'm currently working on a new pathfinding, which I hope will improve performance. Okay, it's ready, I can play. Book lost for me. I reset to start fresh. And I do a play. Try musician, and I played. Let's play square, the easy one. So I'm in the middle. This size here, enemies, most of them attack me. Bar above my head is my HP. As a musician, I can place notes, and when a note is played, I do damage. And killing enemy makes me stronger, and the further away I am from the middle, the stronger the enemies. And now I can try to make music with my notes. Can I try it? Take speed. Okay. Take shield gain. Oh. Why did I run into an enemy? I think it's very quiet on stream, but doesn't matter. I feel weak, but why? Square, slow. Okay, slow will help me a lot. Tier 1. think multiply will help me most currently. There. Ooh. Close. Dangerous. Next boss and last. King. Guess I take another speed. Starts a king fight. I think my damage is relatively low, but ooh, this does more damage than I thought. Yeah, one. Okay, this was one round. I won. This was 1-1. Now what do I work on today? First increased version. 69 today. Put it here. Next, I am working on pathfinding. I have my rectangle idea. New function chunk call when chunks created or modified integrate with pathfinding. This function was done. It's probably in nothing. And I put it to input where I can probably just print out and I saw something working. And more or less clean up all it. I splice something out. The performance going chunky. Chunk graph rectangles. Okay, well, if this already had some, I throw over the old stuff so I can replace even. Okay. Now this is only this. New function call when chunk created or modified. Okay, now I always need to attach. Does it... I need to verify one more thing. Fill, connect rectangles in chunk, connect to adjacent, I get the key. Let for each key. If I don't have it, I continue. I have nothing to connect to. Okay. Also cleared. So I guess this should work fine. I need to think a bit. Do I want to call it one specific, because currently it's not called. I have no idea how much performance it takes. Could activate it without using it. running one certain test. Let's see. Test, game test. I want to let's move my disabled ones down here. I have here the long ones. I'm interested in the long ones, so I will comment out the short ones. I forgot again. What is it? This? Okay. Long sniper. Let's take long sniper for once. So if I won the test replace, so only the long sniper. Okay, what is my time? I think I have the time value, don't I? I compare. Here's my time. What is the newest? Is it 9 or on 360? Yes, 369, okay. Bottom is the newest. I'm around 9 seconds all the time. Now I want to call this function at some place where I create chunks. Where do I create chunks in map? Map generation, create new chunk. Here I put it in, or at least this is one case where I quit. Which means for me I could now call this one, call what information do you need? Chunk XY is the position and game. Game I can put in chunk XY. Chunk X, chunk Y. Is this what you want? It's a position, so I think it's XY, is it? Seems to be happy. The position is as XY. Okay. So this might be the first position location where I control this. Paint. Create new chunk. What does this chunk do? Now I'm completely confused. It creates this chunk over and over again. This is not good. Okay, but if he... Is there a reason I don't put it back? Don't think so. Chunks. Chunk key is chunk. So I save it. I wouldn't know any other reason. Then I can also create the pathfinding for it. All of this should be fine if I do it paint related. Normally I create them before. Okay, let's hope. Create new chunk. Human chunk. Create passes and entry to every new chunk. Cache for map chunk. I am confused. Again, create a chunk. Does the create chunk put it in? No. Map chunk. New chunk. Puts it in. Okay, I was dumb. Because I put it in here. I should actually call it here. Okay. Change of plan. Now I need to undo what I did. So generate missing chunks. The way that I set it in is not relevant. So these can be removed. Create new chunk. Because this is what I added new, and this is what I have down here. Map chunks. Chunk. Chunk is pointing. Then I return it. Okay. And I changed it here. The creation already puts it in, so it's fine. I hope I call this in one location now. Oh, please, just the name. Export console log. Okay, I don't have this in here. Is this fine, I guess? I believe this would create them. Can I see? First of all, I had the button. It's L. Don't need the setup. I want to know. Wait. Do I? No, I'm confused again. Call it, but I don't do anything with it. This really. No, it puts it in. I am not interested in the result. The chunky is calculated here. I'm basically chunky to this gives me the result, but it's not what I want. This was not saved for some reason. I want to change this one. I have const chunky. And now I want to Game performance, chunk of rectangles, chunk key. I think this is what I want. Or I can press L to see it has one. See what I find. So let me find chunks. This one. Only in this here. So it's a single one. It's 8, 8, and it has 7 connections. Be fair. One down. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. 2 to the top. And 1 to the left. 2 to be correct. It might make sense. I can see to which direction can I? Directions 5. I need to know the top left. 3 minus 6. Do I need these? Make me immune, please. That's probably what I want. 3 minus 6. Here's a 3. Here's a minus 6. Minus 6. Really? It's 6. It's 5. Okay, but yes, this is correct. 6 minus 8. 6 minus 8. This should also be 6 minus 8. It looks like a 0, but it's a 6, 5, 7, so 6 minus 8. 2, 2. Oh, yes, okay, correct. This is 8 minus 10. I have to... Here's 8. No. 10, here's 10. Minus 8 is here. No, I'm going with this 10. This is 8. This is minus 10. Okay, here. 8 minus 10. And I am with 8. Okay, perfect. 1 to the top. 16 minus 8. This is here. This is width 4. Okay, then I have 16 minus 7. Then I have 16 minus 4, yes. And I have 16 minus 4 was the rest, okay. And the down 8, 0. Perfect. This is set up. So now I probably want one test replay. I'm zoomed in. Doesn't count. Let's restart, restart, restart. Cannot. And why are... This has to be moved. Okay. Zoom. This is default zoom. One test replay. This should be the correct. Minus 2. So the result is no difference, and it should creates these values now. This is good indication, but let's I think the game state would already be destroyed. No, it's not, I didn't restart. Only the game, so I am interested in game performance. Chunk of rectangles, this one. We created shit ton. So this looks correct. I mean, I do the same thing for game state map diff chunkies. Don't I have chunks? I think this does the same. So I never had problems here, even though it's a big object. Okay, so I have to believe this should not be an issue. Now they are created, they have passing data. Now I need to integrate with pathfinding, and this is maybe the most difficult part. I get next waypoint. Let's copy this, because I'm pretty sure this is the important function. Character at timer at passing test. Okay, at passing tests. So I'm sure I'm correct here, I guess. Now I have passing cache. Probably will try without it to see if it's working. ID counter time game. This position blocking, can't find way to a blocking position. Okay. Target XY, start XY. Perfect. Distance 50. Calculate distance, passing distance too big, too far away. Too far away. Okay. Maybe now I can go to 100, but who knows? Keep 50 for now. Start XY. If it's the same position, I don't need to do anything. Okay. Now I have a star base where I have nodes I have to check, and I save where I came from. But this is now no longer a position, is it? It will be now a graph rectangle. This is where I have to assume it's a graph rectangle. No longer positions. No longer positions. And I have strings. Graph rectangle or null? Okay. I have a key. Target key. I have no idea what the key does. I have to think for a moment. target key is used for my caching. Caching is something I don't want to do. It's a start. So if I do not cache, I just throw it in. Okay. Then I will this out. And I just start with start xy. This is not correct. He's complaining. Yes, you can. This is my goal, but now I need start rectangle and start target and start rectangle, I guess. So let's const start rectangle. How do I get it? I have do I have positions? I don't have the key, do I? Think a bit. Do I calculate the key somewhere? Target position, I never cared for it. I guess not. So I have I forgot chunk xy to map key. This function, I guess. Const start key. I have chunk. I have start xy x, start xy y, start chunky. Now I can go to the start performance, chunk graph rectangles, start chunk rectangles, gives me start chunk key, gives me the rectangles. And now I need to find neither source nor target are blocking, so I need to find the actual start rectangle be a graph rectangle, and I start as null. I go over all rectangle of start chunk rectangle. I need to think a bit. If I want to have a function for this case, because I need to do 2 times the same thing, I probably will. So I even need the target xy start. Do I just need the rectangle? I think the rectangles will be enough. Okay, so this will be a function. Now I need to check if make a function. I am still on start rectangle with something. I throw it at the end from here for now. Function get graph rectangle addition. And I need the game, and I need addition. I have position, I have game map, or game state map. Game performance, start rectangles, I now have a rectangle. If something, I would turn start rectangle. So no, I would turn rectangle. This is missing a let. This is why he complains. This is not required. And here I return undefined. I forgot that I use undefined for cases here. This returns half rectangle. So, and what I need to check is rectangle top left X needs to be position X. So it needs to be smaller, and let's say equals on the left side and bigger rectangle bits. And the same for Y8, Y. So unhappy with return undefined. Because it's not null. Question mark is null, undefined. Now I am on undefined course because for some reason. So I might have correct code. This will now be I have target position, game. This check might be no longer need, so target. Oh, I'm confused. I have target but call it source. I have a target but call it start. This is confusing me. Okay, but this should match. This check can now be moved here. if this is not, or this is not a problem, I check here, calculate distance. Okay, I can here source position to target position, and I can multiply it by tile size. I forgot where I find it. I think it's game state map tile size. Now I compare if they are not if they are the same. I can just target graph rectangle is the same as start graph rectangle. I can just return the target position. Now I need a key. Is the key only for the cache? I think it's a cache. So let's comment it out for now. I don't want cache. Now I can put in start graph rectangle. Calculate distance. Max counter. Didn't I have a tile distance? This is not a tile distance. This is max distance, and this is distance. I don't want to. Straight distance? Max distance, straight distance. Here I have max counter is straight distance times 300. Whatever. Target key. Target key. Target key. Target key here. Oh, I'm confused. Came from. I have strings. So this is my. Yeah, here I have a map. But I don't know why. Is it because I can easily get the neighbors? Okay, let's see. Target XY. No, target rectangle. Target rectangle. I can make it based on the top left. This should be fine. And I have a target key. Okay, I basically can return null, but I still set it. This is confusing me. Is this because there's some passing behind it? I guess, yes. There's some cache behind it. We will not do it again. Okay, target current node doesn't have an X. So if I reached my target, is an X and Y. If Q and node should be a graph rectangle. Yes, they are all pointers, so I just need to check if target graph rectangle, if they are the same. Pretty sure. There are a few cases where I have to be careful. The moment I start caching, but I think I invalidate the cache ones. Okay. I think this makes sense. So I don't use passing cache. I return a position here. Came from get. This is another key I calculate. I am confused. Isn't this the target key? Pretty sure it's the target key. Don't see a difference. I want to compare to the old one. I built this one. And I thought it's the same. It is the same. This is a const, it doesn't change. Okay, so I can simplify. So where was I? Somewhere here. Here, I get the target key, last position, and then last position. The position works now different. I have a rectangle. And based on my target rectangle and my last position, I should determine my position to run to. Correct. This decision is not so straightforward. Not last position, this is last graph rectangle. I now need to think for a moment. I am in the target graph rectangle, so I want move to X basically. Here I say move to the middle of the tile. Fair. So the calculations with cache is a bit higher. What is move to X? I have two rectangles. Is it really the rectangle? Yes, I need to find out where they I need to think a bit. I want I have two rectangles. So I can do. I have here one and this one. I want to move from. Here's a place the line I need to hit. It's not the tile. The tile might be dangerous. They will auto adjust. Might be fine. Can actually do it, I guess. So let's say I want to run from here to here. Should know I go to there, then normally you would go down. I think I can run this line, yes. And if I run down here, it might not work, so I should always run a bit in. Maybe they will get stuck. Currently, I run always with a bit of distance. So what do I need to calculate? Where I can cross? And where on this line the entity should I think a bit. Do I make a function for it? Maybe. Basically have a position and two graph rectangles. And see, make a function. Function get move position. Move position between two rectangles. So I have an entity position. I have graph rectangle entity graph rectangle and move to graph rectangle graph rectangle and I return a function. Do I return? I should return something. Okay. So make him happy for now. This is I have I think this is the source position in this case, because source position is it's my entity position, then I am target graph rectangle to last graph rectangle. This should give me a move to, and just return the move to. Let's keep this for now. Return move to move to. I have the position. But I don't really need the in-between step. Okay, I want this to take with me just to remember. Before he is now. Okay, it was another equals. Oh, he's happy. So I have either they touch on the X or they touch on the Y. And based on where they touch, I can determine a graph rectangle for position. I want did I have some the touching part, this is important. They are touching. Let's get this one. I will need a bit different version. I now need to find out where these touch. Do I just call them rec 1 and rec 2? Because it doesn't matter in which one the player is in, I guess, the entity. So I know they are on one side touching. This completely changes what I want to check, I guess. So I guess I'm only interested in this part. When? I just believe one is true, I guess. So I just check if this one, then I'm happy. And I will have an else case. So this means I need to think a bit. One is the left side is left of the right side. Okay, this has to be touching, doesn't it? Touching on X. I believe yes. And it's integer, so this means I will have const left X and I have const right X probably. Is it left and right? I should do left and right. How do I get this? I've determined it's in the X. So I have to calculate 2 points, I guess. Is it? Const temp 1, let's call it. Where this is a smaller one. Do this. This is true. Let's say I have like 1 x is 0, like 1 x width is say 4, and now I have like 2x is 2, and it's 4. Then I would calculate, did I do? I do 2 plus 4 minus 4, no, minus 0 is 6. Does this tell me anything? I move everything a bit. Don't want to start at 0, 4, or this goes to 6. This is the same. Again, 6 plus 4 minus 4 tells me 6 again. I increase the values a bit. 42, 60, no, 42, 60, no, 42. So now I have 42 minus 40, 6 again. Okay, this doesn't tell me anything. This is more like... So what do I want to find out? Left is in this case 42, and right is in this case 44. This is where they... This is my left and right x. This is what I want. Or left and width is also okay. The calculation for this is... Is it always the smaller value? The bigger value? I guess. Okay, left is, I think, is mass point max of rec 1 and rec 2. And there's the right, the min from the left. I do min rec 1 top left plus rec 1 width, rec 2 top left plus rec 2 rec 2. This temp might be not interesting, so I have the left and right. I'm sure this is correct. And now I need to decide, based on the entity position, where to cross, I guess. If entity position x is smaller left, so if I'm left from the left, I would return. I want to have some distance to corner. So I want this one, but I am not on tile sizes still. So half a tile. I want some distance. I have to return x be this one and y is what is y? I determine two rectangles. They have to have the same image check is not perfect. Maybe I can know the y directly. So the entity position does not have the y. It has to be rectangle 1 and rectangle 2. I would const y, so let's call it, this is where they, the y where they touch. I don't know it based on this. I have to, if rect 1, it can only be one of two cases. So if rect 1y top left y is equals to rect 2 y plus it's plus height, then I do like 1 y, else I do like 2. Okay, this is now my position y. What I start with at least. It's else if I'm bigger than the white, hit x and I subtract, then I return white x minus, and I have the else where I turn both entity. Okay, so this is the first case. The second case will be just the same pose, only switched. X, width, X, Y, Y, 8, Y, 8. I have no longer top. This is top and bottom. Top is left. Bottom is white. This Y is pose X. And it fills up everything, but now I failed because I never multiply by tile size. Cons tile sizes. Don't have the game currently. Is this all I need? Tile size, and I put it in, I guess. Number. I do. Multiply it by tile size. Can multiply this by tile size, multiply this by tile size, do. So these are still, and I compare to, this is not good. Okay, I multiply it by tile size, and I can compare two positions, but then I have to tile size halved. Tile size halved. No, left already has it calculated in. So it's plus tile size halved. It's minus tile size halved. This looks somewhat correct. Times tile size, times tile size, times tile size, and times tile size. And this makes it comparable. Again, halved, 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 halved. And now I should have valid cases. And here I need game state map tile size. Okay. Now I get path neighbors xy. Position array, this will not be correct. And this is also current node connections. It is graph rectangle array. I go over the links. I get the top left x. I check if it has a key, then set it, open nodes find. Something doesn't add up. I have no distance considerations in here. Because I knew before it's just less steps is better. And if someone was here before, I understand. Open nodes find. This is not a position. This is a graph rectangle. And here I checked. What do I check? have an I. If it does not exist yet, I push it in. Before I compared with X and Y, this time I can just compare with if this is already in. So in a sense this would work, but it's no longer guaranteeing short distances. It's setting in order. It might be a first try. Open nodes push. At some point I should find it. I do stop. Okay. I believe this is try-able. Who wants to switch? The main character. No. Let me import. Okay. This will now be very interesting. Give me this one. Forced promise rejection. It's not iterable. Okay, I failed something. But because the okay, here. Get graph rectangle for position of start chunk rectangles. This is undefined. This is not good. Start chunky. -9, 3. I don't have any graph rectangles in here. Why do I not have any graph rectangles in here? Did I accidentally undo something? Here I set it up. I checked before it was in. A crash, please. I'm confused. What is the problem? They exist. Here are my 0, the first one. Okay, this is 0, 0, 0, 1. Let's go top. 0, -1. There are some. I go. I put W's everywhere, so let's see. He says again, I have some undefined. Okay, now I have a list. This is better. 2 -9. 2 -9. 2 -6. 2 -9. This sounds completely off. So this chunky doesn't add up. Let's see. 2 -9. I have start x, y, x. Okay, position. I have a position. Position, give me the position. X and Y. I'm only interested in hundreds, 340. chunk x. This is a tile xy, not a chunk xy. Okay. Problem determined. I go here. I get a rectangle for position. This is chunk xy to map key. This is position to map tile xy. This is incorrect. Position to chunk xy. What does it need? Position and then the map. Perfect. Okay, but this is I feel like I might have switched this in other circumstances. Should I verify something? And what is this? Can be removed. Rectangle top left X position. And this is again incorrect. I'm comparing position title to position, so I need to multiply it with tile size. Const size is game map, game state map tile size. Okay. Tile size, tile size, tile size, and tile size. And tile size. Then let's add first. And multiply. Okay, next test. I hope the not displaying any. They move. Okay, now and they failed. Do they? What is? It's not iterable. So it seems I have missed. Tell me values, please. You can tile size, you can undefined 0, 0. Already cleaned it up, I guess. 0, 0. And my... Why is this empty? Is this true? Game? Okay, there's some weird stuff happening with cleaning this thing up. And probably because I use pointer and somewhere I unexpectedly clean this up when I don't want to command game state. I have no idea what this is. Game state. I sense the game state. Yes, of course I clean stuff up when I get the game state. Yes, of course I clean up when I start the game. Reset game state data. This is also fine. But this is dangerous. Because this is actually not... I would keep the old. Let's see if I can do this. Chunk of rectangles will be... I will keep the old ones. But this still should not have happened, I believe. Who calls this? Reset? Das ist auf jeden Fall a candidate for something. Client default key bindings. Non-state data. The question is what I use this for if I clean this up. But if it's non-state data, then keeping it might be fine. I think this is better. Next, this is just game setting change. This settings checkbox. Debug. This confuses me. Each time I check a checkbox, I reset this. For every checkbox, why? I don't... Why? Why? What is performance doing? Passing cache and paint cache. Now my chunk of rectangles. What can I possibly have as a checkbox? Ah, the paint cache. Okay, I see. But I do it on every checkbox? Doesn't belong here. Okay, I have to find out where it belongs. This is definitely, I need to clean it up later. Add load test state button. This might be completely state. Put it in. I have to care for these cases. Because the state should have... okay, I think about it later. Something different. Here I just get data, I get data, I get data, I set data. Setting up data when I create it is fine. I get data. Oh, I don't use it. Get data. And I get... no, I set up. Okay, so this one is a culprit. I pressed, I always activated. Okay, now I understand what's happening. Now I need to find out how I do these things. So somewhere, I don't think they have anything special close. This might be the most So I have cheats. Allow cheats, close king, close cursors, reduce boss, lot very tanky next boss spawn, give money, create endgame state. Okay, they are considered cheats, and this is why. This is a setting checkbox. They are slightly different. The cheat checkbox doesn't have this strange. Okay, then let's go here. Aim cursor. Okay, this is just a function. Okay, I understand. This is a simple way to do it. And I will now just throw this out, I guess. And it has to go here. If checkbox ID is, then I want to reset performance, but actually not everything in performance. I just want to check passing cache. No, main cache. And what is this? App chunk paint cache. I have to leave this an empty object. I'm not so sure about this. Yes, it is. Okay, this should fit. And now I need to know the ID. And I think I have these two, which are dependent on it. And no, this is an OR. And I code for check. I comment this out. I would now take this. This works. This doesn't work. And okay, it's only the tile numbers. Throw this one out. At least I believe it's the only one. Oops. So, doesn't work. Activate it, and why does it not work? The checkbox ID is this. And it is confused. Why did it not react to it? Checkbox name is the ID. Checkbox ID, this is what I put in here. Checkbox. Feel like this should match. Main tile XY. Main tile XY. If I'm not Enter XY numbers. It's the ID, it's a name. I execute. I do this. So log test. Just interested if I had the newest. Maybe it's not executed. Let's see sources. Is something preventing setting the HTML mean? I have 164 around. I want to see if I don't end up in here. This is already unexpected. I would assume I end up. Is a change event listener in here? Yes, I do. If settings. This is undefined. Okay, what is settings? Okay, this is something I save. Oh, I see. So I found out about the problem. This is not important to be in settings. It would like this, I guess. I believe this is fine. I don't need, okay, it's reacting. I hope I didn't fail anything. So if I restart, this is not something which is saved now. And my aim cursor still works. I think I should have fixed the issue. So I want to see active chunks, and now I want to see how they follow me. The moment I go into a different chunk, this didn't look. I seem confused. This is definitely not working. They somehow decide to. Okay, I would believe there's some bug in the calculation. The first I would have believed they might run more than they need to, but this is not the problem yet. I need to think where now my problem is. It's in map generation, is it? No. It's in pathfinding. Pathfinding. Get move position between two rectangles, I believe is the problem. Let's go Pathfind. Here. This one is the one I'm concerned about. Someone still running? Who are you? This one enemy. I have rectangle 1 and rectangle 2. I have -8, -8, -16, -3. Let's think. This should be 8, 7, 9. This is strange, why it's not 8, 8. Can I activate them? No, let's wait. On the numbers. Okay, now I have all the data. Okay, there are rectangles between. First of all, where is the entity? He is -99, -320. -99 is the X, and it's, I guess, here this one, -5. I think tile size is 20. Tile size is 20. It's 40. Okay, I was wrong. 40. 40 would mean 2.5. Here. Okay, it's this enemy. This enemy should be in rectangle 1. -8, -16. What? This is totally confusing me. -16 is here. This is -16. -8. It's here. No, this is +8. It's up here. I cannot see it. So somehow rectangle 1 is absolutely incorrect. Now I have -8, -8. So if he is somewhere he shouldn't be, then it makes sense. Okay, I have a problem above. Basically, I already have a problem here, I believe. So again, source position is get next waypoint. I have source position is my again -99, -300. Never checked the -300. I'm an idiot. I have an enemy up here. So it's not these enemies, it's a different one. -300. Let's restart. I just want to see if I pressed the wrong. So let's pull him. No, I have this enemy. I forgot to activate tile X-wise. I need it. But 1000 to the right, 20 up. This seems to fit. So now we move this. Don't move. I want these. He was confused. Stop. enemy position. 0800. Seems to be fine. Think a bit. Can the pathfinding change it path? It shouldn't. I hope not. Doesn't care for closer ones, it just takes neighbors. And the first one to reach it wins. I also remembered I need consistent behavior, but for now I don't care. I have no rectangles. 16,0 is the one he's in, perfect. He wants to go to 16 minus 8. This is the one above. Okay, next tick. He's in 16 minus 8 and wants to go to 24 minus 5. So far, he wants to go to here. But his position is barely here. Okay, now it will be very important what I calculate. I think the values are what I want. He should come to the conclusion that I have the y, so it should be the second case. Else, I have a position x is 960. I need to think 960. I need 24 times 40. Yes, that's correct. Top y. This is minus 200. This is correct. Bottom 0. Oh no. He will do the correct thing. Minus. Okay, I switched minus and plus in the incorrect way, I guess. Bottom, I pull the bottom even more down. No, this is incorrect. I found the issue. I am in Pathfind. I no. Here I do check top. I have to pull down the top left. Wait. I think it was incorrect. Wait, minus is up. Okay, I'm now confused again. But this is incorrect. No, it's correct. Minus is up. So it should return here. This position would be correct. Let's see. Next waypoint. Minus 20, 960. This is correct. Next waypoint is I feel like it's correct. Or was it the wrong way around? it's the wrong way around. And minus 20 is indeed to the left. Mixed something. 960. X is 960. So I mixed X and Y. I indeed did. Here's something off. Yes, I see it. Okay. I need to fix this. Fix this. I'm so bad. X and fix this. Okay. I hope I fixed it. Next try. This is what I want, and I don't need breakpoints. I just remove them when they happen. Tease enemy. Me control again. Go away. Okay, sometimes they behave strange, but this looked very strange. This is one rectangle. I have one here. This is absolutely not what you should do. You should go here. There is some value inconsistency. I reset. I have. This was on the Y. Have top and bottom. If my X, why is my X relevant here? Why is my X relevant here? Okay, this explains it. Do I have any other X value? Failed. Next, I know the case I to check. I need these two. I have here a similar case. Do I? I'm unsure. Doesn't feel like. So I can confuse them like hell. I mean, this is fine if I can kite them in some way, but this is because I do not have. This is still confusing me. I switch rectangles. He moves a bit strange. Let's make myself tanky. Very tanky here. So here is normal. Here is goes a bit down. I know why. Okay, this is only half a tile size, so he is always in range, so I accept this. This was against range. But this is one tile. Could reduce. I think this is fair. I reduce the tile size, which I have to take. So this would be less problematic. Okay. Now there should be a slightly these want to be tanky. See. I also cannot run diagonal, but this seems fine. To take time measures. I don't have a long pathfinding, so I will never see a difference. So my time still. This is more a collision test, but I play one time because I feel like maybe not against musicians. Let's start. Let's get me time measures. There's one test I want to make, and I allow cheats. And I make myself tanky so I cannot die. I take more rifles. So the interesting part, probably I will also see, no, this one. Now I have to wait until they run to me. I have, which I don't like, but doesn't matter. So now range is perfect. So they changed. He was stuck. I saw it. But this, maybe it was not stuck. I remember the enemy said, maybe this is. They move a bit more unpredictable. I could also be not unpredictable. If someone knows it a bit, can get used to it. Okay, let's see a bit more. He was stuck. Someone come here. Come here. Oh, there was something strange. Have to be... to pay attention a bit before I kill them. Finds to me. So the stuck case is probably something about the pathfinding. Finding both ways at the same speed and then switching between two solutions. I put in proper distance checking. Here. Something is off with these. Can I find out what let's stop. I have an entity position. I probably need more data. This one. Now let's see. One more frame. Can I see more numbers, please? Thank you. I think I also... Now I see everything. Enemy position 40. So this is 0, this is 1, so this is the 40. Rectangle 1 is 488. 1. 488, 1. 488, 1. Okay, I see. This here is in this rectangle. Do you want to move to 488, 0? This should be up. You should not be stuck here. Okay, I am on the X. I have left, right values. He is, in this case, where he's too far right, because I'm on 1960-75. I want him to be somewhere else. I have to think a bit. Y position, what was his entity position? He is on 40. So he's exactly... Is he perfectly moving left and right? This might be it. He's on a perfect 40. So he's exactly on it. And this information tells him, keep being here. And this is not correct. Interesting. So I understand the problem. I'm not so sure about how to solve it. Before I always waited until they reach the middle tile. Now each tick asks them move there, because the target can move. I have to think of it. I have to move him to the right. Normally, they are moving fast enough. But did it happen perfectly for these two? Let's see the other one. I would guess he's doing the same thing. So now, is this the other enemy? Minus 80. Yes, he is. And he is perfectly... Yes, he's perfectly on minus 80. This also is the edge case. So sometimes I manage to exactly hit a position, and this breaks the passing. I have 4 more minutes. I might come up with a solution for this. Yeah, I decide for what position to take. But okay, let's see what happens if I add a bit to it. So I need to cross to the other rectangle. I am... But I don't know if I need to go left or right from it. So this is a let if cos y is... The problem was that it's cos y smaller rect. I want to move to rect 2. I've voted rect 2. And if this y is bigger, I think. No, this is not what I want. If rec 1 top left, if this y is to the right, I say pos y plus equals 0.1, else I do minus, and I need to do the same for cos x, check for x, and maybe this prevents this case. Only time will tell, I guess. Okay, one more play. They might get stuck in different ways now. Let's make myself tanky, very tanky. Let's not show them and just see how it looks. I take split shot. I take damage in range. Damage in minus range. Take slow trail. So I'm not far enough in for them to run to me. I take more rifles. Speed. Fast, I guess. Okay, there was a strange decision. I decide to run above the top. But this is the distance relation. I don't care for distance currently. I take one more rifle. But I think the important part is I don't care for them to take the shortest distance. They run a bit unexpected. Is not really a problem. As long as I cannot kite them, I guess. More rifles. This dodge to the bottom. So currently no one was stuck. The good part, but they run strange sometimes. Oh, he decides to go up. No one was stuck yet. This is a good thing. Take cooldown, I guess. Take another range reduction and damage. Am I interested in the boss? I should try it. So it looks good. You1. Okay, before I could do diagonal, so he is running more squared, I guess. It's not negative directly, might be confusing. So I think this is fine. So I guess it's working and I should come to breakpoint here. So first of all, I have a working pathfinding. Second 2 version without cache. I will not use it yet. So I will put this back to normal version. I have integrate in pathfinding. I have this call for character and integrate caching and then compare performance. It's basically integrate caching. No, I shouldn't. I should take caching. This is done. I can simplify it to this. I should on my tests are currently disabled for the one I wanted. I didn't change anything, I believe. Let's see. No. Our tests activated. Load. So test, one test replace. So all test replace should work as I didn't change anything. Next time my parsing is done. Oh, I have to think about if I want to put the distance in, so they're more likely to choose a shorter distance. Currently they use the first path they find. I have to verify multiplayer. Because I'm not sure if it's deterministic currently. Because of caching. So the moment I use caching, I have to. But the caching is always. I keep the order of operation, so I hope it is safe. I have to think about it. So check multiplayer and think about distance. I want to add it or not. So if we replay currently was successful, what I expect is nothing should have changed. Did I slightly changed how checkbox worked, but I don't deactivate ODE. Don't change a checkbox in these ones. I don't even know if it would be recorded. Okay, I think this was the last one. It's currently the last we play. For this boss, this might be dangerous if I... Okay. So god enemy... Okay, everything was successful. This was 20% slower. This is confusing. Give me some time. This is notably slower. It was also just one. But I won pretty fast in this. Okay, this is fair. So a lot of time in here is now using passing setups. Oh god, okay. So moving fast is slower now. This makes sense. Will I get time back? I mean, I will stop doing the old pathfinding and caching. Doing two things, maybe it will be. The fact that everything else was faster is interesting. Only this one is... But shouldn't this mean my short retry? And my short king? They're also fast moving. It's not adding up completely. Okay, compare performance, list down. Think about if pathfinding would check distance. Currently it checks path rectangle count. Check multiplayer will not desync. I think this was it. Okay, I commit. Work in progress. New path finding. First successful test. Out. Caching. Push. Close this. Let's close to the right. And with this, I'm done for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.